Today our group are going to present about the Taliban in Afghanistan. So actually, who are the Taliban? The Taliban are a group of people who are currently in Afghanistan, and now they are carrying war in Afghanistan. They refer themselves as a Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan. Firstly, actually, they were in Pakistan in 1990s. After that, in 1994, they came to Afghanistan. How they came? Before they were as refugees of Afghanistan. They went to Pakistan to study Islamic knowledge or religious knowledge. And when they studied there, they refer themselves as Islamic students. And Taliban actually means the religious students, those who are studying in madrasa or religious school. They are called themselves as a religious students. So Taliban actually Pashtun. So it's not good, or it's not better to say that they all Pashtun ethnics or Talib. That's why we have different ethnicity in Afghanistan. So the Taliban has different name, which is called Taliban, and they have the special name and the special group. They came to Afghanistan in 1994 after the Soviet forces withdrawal from Afghanistan. They came in Spin Boldak, which is one part of Afghanistan. So after that, they stayed there for a while. After that, they are step by step, they go to other places of Afghanistan, which are like Kandahar, Logar, and Kunduz. Their own ethnic group primarily living in western Pakistan, and now they are living in Afghanistan. Their own ethnic group primarily living in southern Afghanistan, which is Kandahar, and northwestern of Pakistan, which is Quetta and Peshawar. So after the withdrawal of Soviet forces of Afghanistan, they came to Afghanistan and they were against government and the people by the leader of Omar.
This is Mullah Omar, and he is the leader of the Taliban, and he lost his right eye during fighting with Soviet forces in Afghanistan. They are a group of students in madrasa in Pakistan. They are studying religious knowledge.
Those several groups who studied religious knowledge in Pakistan, and they promised their leader, who was Mullah Omar, and they promised to bring peace and security in Pashtun areas. They came to Afghanistan and they withdraw the President Rabbani, Burhanuddin Rabbani, who was running Afghanistan for 1 month, and they were against Mujahideen also. Mujahideen is another group of religious people in Afghanistan who were against Soviet forces in Afghanistan. So after Mullah Omar, so when America has arrived to Afghanistan in 2001, Mullah Omar has run away and he is disappeared until today. And even America agreed to pay for those who can find Mullah Omar. They can pay around 10 million US dollar to give any information about Mullah Omar or catch him, to kill Mullah Omar. So now their ideology and their belief of system, what the Taliban are thinking and what is their beliefs. So the Taliban have their own Sharia law or Sharia system. They have this Sharia implemented strictly in the society. For example, they ban using internet, music, and instrumental music, and like art, using white shows, and so on. using white shoes, for example, because their flag is white color, and then they don't allow people to use or to wear white shoes because of that reason. And then in the men case, they don't allow men without any beard. The men should have beard always and long. And about the women cases, they don't allow women to go outside without covering their face, which we call it burqa. And then they ban all the schools, girls' schools. They don't allow girls to go to school. And then they say the education is haram for women. And also when they are they saw any men and women outside together, if they are not husband and wife, they threw stones, they kill them by stones. And also they don't allow people to discuss about like sex things, those things in public area or any places. They don't allow. They say this is haram. And these things are their ideology and their beliefs. Actually, their beliefs are totally different. It's not actually Islamic way, the way they are thinking. Taliban are totally against the education system of girls. In 2008, they banned and they closed the girls students in around 115 schools in Pakistan in 2008. Taliban believe themselves as a highly religious people.
This documentary is showing when the Taliban was at power in Afghanistan, and women have to use like this long scarf, which is called burqa, and without this they cannot go outside. This is another video in Pakistan. They are beating this young guy because he didn't put a beard. What happened on September 11, 2001?
September 11, 2001, the Al-Qaeda attacks America by its own bases, and Osama bin Laden flows to Pakistan. From that time, America also came to Afghanistan because they thought that Osama bin Laden is in Afghanistan. Mentioned the name of Al-Qaeda. So now, who are Al-Qaeda? Al-Qaeda is a group of people who was founded in 1988 by Osama bin Laden. The Osama bin Laden is a leader of Al-Qaeda. He is originally from Saudi Arabia. So America killed Osama bin Laden in Pakistan, and after that they went to Iraq, and they killed many people in Iraq in 2003. From that time, Al-Qaeda also got angry, and the America attacked Iraq, and they are also killed many innocent people. From that time, Al-Qaeda and Taliban get together and they come to Afghanistan. Based on some articles which reported that the participants of the Taliban, from 10 to 25 parts of them member of Al-Qaeda or mercenaries Persian Gulf. To IDSS, International Decision Support System, they said that the Taliban are not professionally defense because of their military skills, but they are working with the cooperation of the foreign fighters. Because of that, the level of the Taliban increased sharply nowadays. The Taliban are under pressure in both countries, Pakistan and Afghanistan, and they are also under pressure of NATO. NATO military is also helping those two countries to against Taliban. So now, how long the Taliban were in power in Afghanistan? The Taliban were in power in Afghanistan since 1994 to 2001. In 1996, they were against the presidency of Dr. Najib. Dr. Najib was a president of Afghanistan since 1989 to 1996. In 1996, he was executed by the Taliban in Kabul. The cause of the execution, because Najib was a honest and a good president in Afghanistan, and he was the one who established the Democratic Party in Afghanistan. So, because of what the Taliban executed him, there was a box or some valuable things in his hand, which is treasure, and the Taliban wanted that one from him, or they wanted the key or the secret of that, and the Najib didn't want it to give him because of his love with people, and because of that the Taliban was really angry, and they executed him in Kabul in the public area because of the lesson for others. That is the most dangerous part in the Afghanistan that the Taliban did in 1996. So, in 1998, the Taliban were at the peak of the power, and still they didn't catch all of the part of Afghanistan. For example, Panjshir, Daikundi, and Herat also. They didn't catch all of those places. Recent news on Saturday, Trump defends his decision to stop military aid to Pakistan because the Pakistan didn't help the US up to now in terms of Taliban. The Taliban are persecuting Shi'i people in Afghanistan hardly, and this is because of their relationship with neighboring Iran, and still the Iran are supporting Taliban nowadays.